Sunrider is out there, taking it slow and steady on the outlap. This lap is like the calm before the storm, a moment of zen before pushing the limits.
That's right. It's about understanding the track's personality today. Each day, each lap can tell a different story, especially at a track like Watkins Glen Boot.
And there's Patrick Schwanz, easing out onto Watkins Glen Boot. It's like the first step on a long hike, finding your footing before you hit full stride.
Right, and every racer knows this outlap is precious. It's their first handshake with the track today, feeling out its mood and temperament.
Look at Sunrider taking it nice and easy, a smart move. Like a chess player contemplating the opening move, they're planning several steps ahead.
Spot on. They're mentally mapping each corner, each straight. It's not just about the car, it's about strategy and foresight.
Patrick Schwanz is on the outlap, not just warming up the tires, but also warming up their instincts, getting the racer's intuition dialed in.
True that. They're getting the feel of the track, the car, the conditions. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come.
There's Sunrider, gently nudging the beast as they head out. The outlap is where you whisper to the car, "Let's dance," before the real party starts.
You got that right. It's a gentle waltz before the full-on rock concert of the race. They're testing the waters, getting a feel for every bend and straight of Watkins Glen Boot.
And off goes Patrick Schwanz, easing into the rhythm of Watkins Glen Boot. This lap is like the first sip of your morning coffee, waking up the senses, priming the engines.
Yeah, it's about syncing up with the machine, getting that perfect harmony between driver and car. It's like a prelude to a symphony that's about to unfold on the track.
Watch as Sunrider takes it nice and easy on this outlap. It's not just about warming up the tires, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob, they're calibrating everything, the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
It's a bit like looking for water in the outback. These drivers are searching for that sweet rhythm, where everything just clicks.
Spot on. It's that elusive flow state. When everything syncs up, the car, the track, the driver, that's when magic happens.
In these sessions, they're not just pushing the car's limits, but their own too. Testing their mettle, seeing how far they can go before the big dance.
Exactly. It's a mental game as much as a physical one. Balancing aggression with precision, daring with data. It's an art and a science.
Smells Like We is rolling out for the first sniff of the track. It's all about feeling the car, the tarmac, and getting the mind in the zone.
Absolutely, Rob. The out lap is like the opening chapter of a book. It sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Watkins Glen Boot.
Patrick Schwanzer's on the outlap, getting a taste of the tarmac. It's like sniffing the cork before a good wine. First impressions matter.
Exactly. They're assessing the grip, the balance, the whole shebang. You can learn a lot in these quiet moments before the throttle really opens up.
Sunrider's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 159.634. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
Look at Smells Like We taking it nice and easy, a smart move. Like a chess player contemplating the opening move, they're planning several steps ahead.
Spot on. They're mentally mapping each corner, each straight. It's not just about the car, it's about strategy and foresight.
Patrick Schwanz is in turn 3, S's. Sunrider posted a 149.646 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? There goes Smells Like We on their first dance with Watkins Glen Boot. Every bend, every straight is a chance to learn, to adapt.
Yep, and it's about syncing with the car too, making sure everything's in harmony. It's like tuning an instrument before a big concert.
Let's talk rubber. Tire pressures ain't just about pumping them up and hitting the road. It's like a fine art.
Couldn't have said it better. Tire pressures can dramatically impact the contact patch, the actual bit of tire touching the tarmac. Too high and you lose temperature and grip, too low, and you risk overheating, uneven wear, or even a blowout. Each tire will have its own sweet spot where they grip best.
Oi, these practices aren't just a walkabout in the park. It's here that races are often won or lost.
Absolutely. Back home in North Carolina, we emphasize the setup. A few tweaks during practice can lead to major gains on race day.
Mate, these drivers aren't just burning rubber for the fun of it. They're chasing the ghost, that perfect lap that's always just out of reach.
Absolutely. Back in my racing days, I used to call it chasing the dragon. It's that feeling when you know there's still a little more in the tank, a fraction of a second to be found.
Patrick Schwanz is not hanging about, straight into the thick of it on this first flying lap. They're getting a real taste of the Toyota Supra LM GT1 ACLM's capabilities.
Absolutely. It's about understanding the limits early on. You'll see them experimenting with braking points and turn-in speeds, all while keeping an eye on those tire temps.
Supraman is on the outlap, not just warming up the tires, but also warming up their instincts, getting that racer's intuition dialed in.
True that. They're getting the feel of the track, the car, the conditions. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come.
Sunrider has a best lap time of 1:49.646. There's the first flying lap for Smells Like We, hitting 150.779. It's a start, but they'll be looking to iron out those kinks as they get more laps under their belt.
Right on, Rob. It's early in the session, so there's plenty of time to experiment and find those extra tenths of a second.
There's no mucking around for Patrick Schwanzer Euro, straight down to business on this first flyer. They'll be keen to see what times they can clock in early on.
Yeah, and it's not just about speed. It's about rhythm, finding that flow around Watkins' Glen boot. Getting into that groove early can set the pace for the whole session.
Alright, Sunrider has put down a 151.417. It's a decent benchmark, but I reckon there's more juice to squeeze out of that Toyota Supra LM GT1 ACLM.
For sure, Rob. It's early days. They're just starting to sync up with the track. We'll likely see those times tumble as they dial in.
Smells Like We crosses the line with their first flyer, clocking a 149.617. They're getting to grips with Watkins' Glen boot, feeling out its quirks and corners.
It's like the first round of a chess match, Rob. They're making their opening moves, setting up for the later, faster laps where they'll really show their hand.
Hey Hal, you reckon these drivers ever get tired of going round and round during practice?
Well, Rob, repetition is the key. Every lap gives you data, insights, and an edge over the competition.
It's all about finding that sweet spot during these sessions. Like tuning a didgeridoo, but way faster.
Haha, and a lot noisier. But you're right. In Indy, we fine-tune until it feels just right. Every lap here is a step towards perfection.
Sunrider has a best lap time of 1:49.646. Supraman is getting to grips with the Toyota Supra LM GT1 ACLM in this practice session. Patrick Schwanz is on their first practice flying lap. With just 17 minutes left before we move to qualification, there is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. And away goes Patrick Schwanz, charging down turn 6, laces like a bull at a gate. This lap's where they set the tone for the session.
Indeed, Rob. It's about laying down a marker, seeing how the car responds when they dial everything up to 11. They're testing the waters, but also setting their own benchmarks.
Smells Like Wee's first serious lap is in the books with a time of 2:05.212. Good effort, but I'm expecting them to really push the envelope in the next few laps.
Yeah, it's about building that momentum, Rob. Fine-tuning their approach with each turn, each lap, getting more out of the car and themselves.
Supraman posted a 1:49.747 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Look at Patrick Schwanz go. They're really giving it some jandle now. The first flyer is always a bit of a reconnaissance mission, a mix of caution and raw pace.
You bet, Rob. They're mapping out the track, feeling out the grip levels, and getting a sense of how the car is performing today. It's a crucial lap for building confidence.
Mate, sometimes I reckon the pit wall looks like they're controlling a spaceship with all those dials and knobs.
You're not wrong. Each of those adjustments, from brake bias to differential settings, has a profound effect on car behavior. It's like tuning a guitar, but instead of strings, you're tweaking mechanical symphonies to get the car singing just right on the track.
There's the first flying lap for Smells Like Wee, hitting 4:09.044. It's a start, but they'll be looking to iron out those kinks as they get more laps under their belt.
Right on, Rob. It's early in the session, so there's plenty of time to experiment and find those extra tenths of a second.
Superman's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 148.164. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
Patrick Schwanz is really opening up the taps now, their first flyer of the session. This is where we start to see what Toyota Supra LM GT1 ACLM has got under the hood.
That's right, Rob. They're shaking off the cobwebs and really starting to push. It's all about finding that sweet spot between speed and control on the circuit.
Smells like we posted 152.192 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Superman has a best lap time of 148.136. Alright, Patrick Schwanz has put down a 149.031. It's a decent benchmark, but I reckon there's more juice to squeeze out of that Toyota Supra LM GT1 ACLM.
For sure, Rob. It's early days. They're just starting to sync up with the track. We'll likely see those times tumble as they dial in.
With just 11 minutes left before we move to qualification, there is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. You ever think about what's ticking inside a driver's noggin during these laps?
All the time. It's a mix of analyzing, strategizing, and adapting. Every corner, every straight is a puzzle, and they're trying to solve it at full speed.
These practices, mate, they're like a kangaroo finding its best hop. Once you've got it, you're unstoppable.
Couldn't have put it better. Finding the perfect launch is all about repetition and adjustments.
Ever heard the pit crew chat about wheel camber? Sounds like a dance move, but trust me, it's all car talk.
Haha, yeah, camber is the angle of the wheel relative to the road. A bit of negative camber, where the top of the tire leans inwards, can give more grip in the corners. But too much and you're looking at premature wear on the inside of the tire. It's a balancing act, and each track requires its own setting.
Get ready for some high-octane action as the drivers take on the challenge of qualifying at Watkins Glen boot.
The pressure is on to set the fastest lap times, and the tension in the air is palpable.
You've joined us on a breezy day here at Watkins Glen Boot, as we're getting ready to get things underway.
The tension's building now. This is going to be another great race.
Lining up in second is Sunrider.
And they are looking to start the race on the Hards tire compound.
Starting from the third position on the grid, we have Smells Like We.
Smells like we will be taking no prisoners today.
The fourth place on the grid belongs to Superman, a driver with plenty of experience.
I think we are all looking forward to seeing what Superman can do from here.
Coming in at fifth, we have Mr. B. Patrick Schwanz will be feeling confident starting from pole position. With a spirited start, we've embarked on a journey. This initial lap requires equal parts guts and genius, lest they face the dire consequences of hubris.
This is where the real action begins. The drivers will be jostling for position and trying to gain any advantage they can.
Absolutely. It's a crucial part of the race, and the drivers will need to be on top of it to make it through here unscathed.
The first sector is always a bit of a nail-biter. With so many cars bunched together, one small mistake can be disastrous.
They'll need to keep their wits about them and stay focused if they want to come out of this section unscathed. Starting from pole position is the best possible outcome for Patrick Schwanz.
The pressure's on now. Can he handle the heat and stay ahead of the pack?
No worries for Patrick Schwanz, who's leaving Sunrider for dust, as though they're a parched bloke chasing the beer van.
You ain't whistling Dixie, Rob. Patrick Schwanz is putting on a show that's sure to keep the crowd on the edge of their seats. Did we just witness a gambit?
It seems Patrick Schwanz is recalibrating, now at third. Oi, Patrick Schwanz is giving it a red-hot go in third. Just a few kangaroo hops behind Sunrider. Might see a cheeky move soon.
The tension between Patrick Schwantz and Sunrider is palpable as they battle for P2. No doubt, both drivers
Oh no, what's this? And Patrick Schwantz in third is coming into the pits, and that might be to serve a penalty. Jack M team is placed in 6th. Crikey, Patrick Schwantz is flat out like a lizard drinking, pulling away from Sunrider with quite a clip.
Patrick Schwantz is looking tougher to pass than a kidney stone, driving with the authority of a southern sheriff.
Looks like Patrick Schwantz is letting others have their 15 seconds of fame. Now strolling at second. It's like watching two predators circling each other, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. Supraman wants to get into Smells Like Wee slipstream. Ripper of a move. Supraman's not just in the race. They're owning it. Today, third. It's an intense battle for position as Smells Like Wee tries to outmaneuver Supraman. This is edge of your seat racing.
It's a thrilling battle for position as these two drivers give it their all. Who will come out on top? This is racing at its finest.
Hang on, as Smells Like Wee just played their wild card. They're lounging at 5th now. The adrenaline is pumping as Supraman gets within striking distance of Patrick Schwantz in their race for second.
As an experienced driver, I can tell you that Supraman must be laser focused on Patrick Schwantz's every move, looking for the slightest weakness to exploit.
The gap between Smells Like Wee and Jack M team is razor thin as they vie for 4th in this nail-biting contest. It's been a solid race so far for Smells Like Wee. They're holding their position and keeping a steady pace. On a lighter note, if I could eat, I'd kill for some of the trackside snacks right about now.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, my digestion is a real mess.
Is that what the smell is? Blimey, Smells Like Wee is sticking to Jack M team like a kangaroo to her joey. At this rate, they'll be side by side as they hit turn 1, the 90. Look at hold on a second. Well, Supraman's spinning like my life in 2020. Someone get him a map. Or a therapist.
Did the wind contribute to that? It's blowing at 7 kph out there right now.
If Smells Like Wee can keep this up, they deserve a cold one after the race.
Agreed. It may be the sweet taste of victory, or help ease the loss.
And Smells Like Wee has just lost the place to Supraman.
Absolutely. They need to rethink their approach and come up with something new, or they risk losing even more ground. On the other hand, Superman has been making some impressive moves and looks like a serious contender.
The gap between Jack M Team and Mr. B is not insurmountable, but it's going to take a mistake from Jack M Team to bring Mr. B into play.
That's right, and Mr. B knows that they have to keep pushing hard and driving their own race. They can't let Jack M Team off the hook.
As fast as a cut snake, Jack M Team is moving away from Mr. B.
Seems like Jack M Team has got the wind in their sails, but will Mr. B be able to weather the storm?
As we enjoy seeing these titans of the track battle it out, let's not forget about the pit crews. Those guys and girls are like a well-oiled machine themselves.
Absolutely. They're the unsung heroes of the racing world. But you know what they say, behind every great driver is an even greater pit crew.
Jack M Team is placed third at the moment. They are hoping to keep their distance ahead of Mr. B, who is 6.0 seconds behind. Even though Superman is a fair way behind Mr. B, they can't afford to let their guard down. Mr. B is still vulnerable to mistake. Braking development. Whoa, Jack M Team took that corner like my Uncle Baz after a six-pack, all over the shop.
Whoops, Jack M Team is going to be kicking themselves.
Whoa there, Superman is sticking to Jack M Team like glue. You reckon Jack M Team's feeling the pressure? 'Cause I sure would.
A misjudgment by either driver could result in a close encounter of the tire barrier kind, and that's one handshake they'll want to avoid.
A brilliant maneuver from Superman, who has just moved up the field. Looks like Jack M Team is trying to chase down Superman, but right now it feels a bit like my attempts at dieting. A lot of hard work with slow results. The gap between Jack M Team and Superman is growing. It's now up to 19.3 seconds. In your experience, Hal, what was the most challenging aspect of maintaining concentration during a race?
The most challenging aspect, Rob, was managing the various inputs and distractions during the race, from radio communication with the team to monitoring car performance and race strategy. It's a delicate balancing act that requires immense mental discipline.
This is where legends are made. Which driver will rise to the occasion and claim victory?
Well, isn't this a showdown? Superman's right on the tail of Mr. B. Eyes peeled as they approach turn 11, folks.
Blimey, Superman's cranking up the downforce, making every newton of force count. That gap's shrinking faster than my wallet at the pub. It's a tight race with Mr. B in third, just managing to stay ahead of Superman in fourth by a margin of 0.7 seconds.
Absolutely. Mr. B is really making that car as wide as possible, not giving Superman an inch of space. It's going to take something special for Superman to get past him.
Impressive driving from Mr. B, who has managed to extend their lead over Superman. They are walking away at this point. Does Superman have anything in reserve? Or are they saving their car for a final push?
Well, Rob, it's like they say, slow and steady wins the race. But in this case, it seems like slow and steady might just be too slow. Will Superman be able to find that extra gear and catch up to Mr. B? Or will they end up saving their car for nothing and run out of gas at the finish line? That's a really strong performance from Mr. B. They're not giving Superman any chances to catch up.
You know, mate, I was chatting with some of the pit crew earlier, and they were debating on which tyre compound to use. Hard as deciding between a meat pie and a sausage roll.
Well, back in my Indy days, the choice was as clear as sweet tea or lemonade. But I reckon, here, with these changing conditions, it's more of a gamble.
This is what racing is all about. Two fierce competitors pushing each other to the limit. Mr. B's on the back foot here, struggling to keep up with Superman like a dingo after a roadrunner. If racing were a dance, Patrick Schwanz would be trying to lead, but Sunrider just keeps cutting in. The dance floor is heating up. Tactics are clearly going to play an important part in this race.
They are gonna need to look after their tires and will want to keep something in them for the crucial latter stages, as their tires wear and fuel levels deplete and the handling changes.
And don't forget the track grip increases as more rubber gets laid down.
Indeed, the conditions are constantly changing and the drivers need to adapt, otherwise it can cost crucial time and jeopardize their position.
Blimey, Jack M team is farther back than my hairline. But you know what they say about Aussies? Never say die. Unless it's a spider. Then just run. The gap between Jack M team and Mr. B is getting smaller.
Holy smokes, Jack M team's extracting every ounce of horsepower from that power unit. They're tailing Mr. B tighter than a belt after Thanksgiving dinner.
The gap between Sunrider and Patrick Schwanz may be wide, but that doesn't mean Sunrider is safe. They have to keep their concentration and avoid any lapses in performance.
You know, it's like Sunrider's out on a Sunday Arvo drive. They can see Patrick Schwanz in the rear view, but there's no rush, mate.
It seems like Sunrider has got the bit between their teeth, improving on Patrick Schwanz's lap time there. If smells like we goes any slower, they'll join me in my hold up a mo. Well, that was a proper Barbie flip by Sunrider. Too much snagger, not enough bun. Fair dinkum, I reckon Patrick Schwanz has got that thirsty look in his eyes. Wants to share a cold one with Sunrider in the front.
Will Patrick Schwanz be able to make a move and pass Sunrider?
Remember when we thought Patrick Schwanz had peaked? Think again, they're harnessing every bit of downforce and it's making Sunrider's mirrors awfully busy. Mate, I've always thought choosing a tyre compound is a bit like choosing your favourite Aussie beer. Do you go for something robust that can last, or something that gives a quick hit but might wear out fast?
Haha, well, I reckon it's more like our North Carolina barbecue sauces. Some like it sweet and long-lasting, others prefer that quick tangy kick. But I'll tell ya, getting it wrong is like biting.
Incident alert. Mate, are they packing something extra down under? Patrick Schwanz's just rocketed into first. While Patrick Schwanz is not under immediate threat from Sunrider, they still need to stay focused and avoid any errors. Any slip-up could cost them their position. Ah, the age-old challenge. Mr. B is trying to catch Superman, sort of like trying to find a matching sock in the laundry. The struggle is real, folks. Mr. B's giving it a red-hot go, but can't seem to muster the pace to keep up with Superman. It's like chasing a roo on a motorbike. The gap between Patrick Schwanz and Sunrider is not insurmountable, but it's going to take a mistake from Patrick Schwanz to bring Sunrider into play. Well, butter my biscuits how. Patrick Schwanz is watching their lead over Sunrider shrivel faster than a prune in the sun. We're down to just 4.6 seconds.
That's a worrying sign for Patrick Schwanz.
And we're back, where the drivers are showing us some incredible skills.
Indeed, Rob, it's always exciting to see these skilled machines on the tracks. I mean, drivers. I always get them confused.
This is what it's all about, folks. Mr. B is in hot pursuit of Superman, who's just trying to stay ahead.
If Mr. B gets any closer, they might as well ask Superman for a piggyback ride.
It seems like Mr. B is struggling. They are not able to maintain their pace. Would ya look at that gap? Smells like we's got a better chance of finding a sober Aussie on Australia Day. But hey, we love an underdog. Go get them, Tiger.
You know, smells like we reminds me of my dog chasing its tail, persistent and entertaining. But I hope for them, there's a better end result in sight.
Stone the crows. Smells like we's managed to trim that gap with Jack M team, eh? Must be the slipstream effect on this straight. Or maybe they've put down their beer. One thing I admire about Assetto Corsa friends is the sense of community. It's not just about the competition. It's about coming together, sharing knowledge, and pushing the boundaries of the sport.
You nailed it. Every time they hit the track, it's a culmination of shared experiences, lessons learned, and an undying passion for the sport. It's heartwarming and exhilarating all at once.
The race is heating up as Smells Like We in 6th closes in on Jack M team. The gap is just over a second, and I'm sure they are going to do everything possible to try and close the distance. They're not giving up without a fight. If cars could sweat, Superman's rear view would be a bloody waterfall right now. Close racing this.
Superman's guarding that line like a sentinel. If Mr. B wants to make a move, they better have a trick up their sleeve.
There's no escape now. Mr. B is breathing fire and has locked onto Superman's tail.
Now, ain't that something? Mr. B's car is humming like a sweet Carolina tune. He's looking to take Superman for a spin around the dance floor at Watkins' Glen boot.
Mr. B's falling behind Superman at a rate of knots. They're going to need some serious pedal power to close that gap. The echo of the exhausts, the rubber meeting road, and there's Patrick Schwanz commanding the first.
Yes, but they have to keep their focus and drive with intensity. There's still a long way to go in this race.
Some great driving from Patrick Schwanz, who has increased their lead over Sunrider and is starting to put some distance between them.
Well, butter my biscuit, Patrick Schwanz is holding the reins tight, ain't giving Sunrider a chance to get ahead.
You know, the way these racers manage their fuel is an art in itself. Reminds me of when I'm trying to eke out the last bit of sauce from a Vegemite jar.
Vegemite again? Man, I'd rather run on empty. But yeah, getting that fuel strategy right is like pacing yourself at a southern buffet. Go too hard too fast, and you won't make it to the pecan pie.
Patrick Schwanz is placed first at the moment. They are hoping to keep their distance ahead of Sunrider, who is 19.9 seconds behind.
You're spot on, and Sunrider knows that they can't rely on Patrick Schwanz making an error. They have to keep driving with skill and determination, and be ready to seize any opportunity that comes their way.
Even though Mr. B is a fair way behind Superman, they can't afford to let their guard down. Superman is still vulnerable to mistakes. In a race where seconds count, Mr. B is counting on less of them between themselves and Superman. Much like I'm counting on less seconds until lunchtime.
My mama used to say, you can't shine if you don't try. Guess Mr. B missed that lesson. Just like my pie making class.
Crikey, Mr. B is losing touch with Superman quicker than a kangaroo on a trampoline. Anyone who says that Assetto Corsa Friends is not the best racing club on the planet is clearly insane. The quality of driving we're seeing out there on the track is absolutely phenomenal.
I couldn't agree more. It's like these drivers were born to race. They're weaving in and out of traffic, taking corners at unbelievable speeds, and making it all look effortless. It's clear that they've put in the time and effort to hone their skills.
The gap between Mr. B and Jack M team may be wide, but that doesn't mean Mr. B is safe. They have to keep their concentration and avoid any lapses in performance.
If this was a country song, Mr. B would be the one riding off into the sunset, and Jack M team would still be tying their boots.
It may seem like Mr. B is far behind, but Superman can't afford to let their guard down. One mistake could give Mr. B an opening to catch up.
Well, in the rearview mirror of life, Mr. B might look closer than they appear. But on this track, they've got some miles to cover to catch Superman.
Superman's turned up the heat and put some shrimp between them and Mr. B, making a fair dinkum gap. Fantastic racing on show here today, and it's not just the top drivers who are impressing us. Even the drivers at the back of the pack are putting up a good fight, battling it out for every position.
It's a testament to the level of competition at Assetto Corsa, friends. Even the smallest mistake can cost you valuable seconds, or even lead to a crash. But these drivers are up to the challenge, and they're giving it their all. It's clear that Assetto Corsa, friends, really is the place to be for top quality racing.
While Superman is not under immediate threat from Mr. B, they still need to stay focused and avoid any errors. Any slip-up could cost them their position. The track is alive with action, and right in the thick of it, we've got Patrick Schwanz cruising in first. Sunrider is gaining on Patrick Schwanz quicker than a croc on a wallaby. It's a blink and you'll miss it situation with 13.5 seconds separating them.
This here's the make or break moment for Patrick Schwanz. They've got to stay cool as a cucumber and keep it clean and neat.
And it's a checkered flag for Patrick Schwanz, who crosses the finish line with a commanding victory. What a phenomenal performance, absolutely dominant today. Smells like we takes hold up a mo. Well, if it isn't Mr. B, the wild wallaby of the track, hopping right off the tarmac. What a drive from Sunrider, securing a great second place finish.
Impressive performance. They pushed themselves to the limit for a fantastic second place finish.
That was an outstanding performance from Superman. They fought hard and took the final spot on the podium.
Fantastic result.
Jack M team in fourth. Fifth is Mr. B. Mr. B is pitting. It's a very still day here at Watkins Glen Boot, as we're getting ready to kick things off.
The drivers are looking focused out there on the grid. I'm excited for this one, Rob.
Patrick Schwanz will lead the way from pole position. Sunrider is second. The third position is occupied by Supraman. On the fourth grid slot we have Jack M Team. And in fifth place, we have Mr. B. Sitting in sixth is Smells Like We.
That Toyota Supra LM GT1, ACLM, looks like it has some potential.
The flag drops and the race is underway. Drivers now face the challenge of avoiding first lap calamities.
Precision's the name of the game. It's like trying to thread a needle at full throttle. And these drivers, they're looking to sew up a strong start.
So Patrick Schwanz has decided to play it cool, eh? Holding onto one like a croc with a juicy steak. Just sizing up the competition, I reckon.
It all comes down to this, Rob, where the rubber meets the road. There's no more time for talk, no more practice. The teams have done all they can. Now it comes down to Patrick Schwanz to bring it home.
I think passing is going to be difficult today here at Watkins Glen Boot, so it's going to be interesting to see how these drivers get on. Having started in one, Patrick Schwanz will be looking to establish themselves in this race. The pressure is on whilst the field is bunched. Who can keep their cool and take advantage? As the drivers get this race underway, let me give a shout out to the admin team at Assetto Corsa Friends for making this all possible. Heroes one and all. All the drivers will be trying to take advantage of the pack whilst they're still bunched up.
Like we say in North Carolina, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe Patrick Schwantz is keeping their pace steady for now, waiting for the right time to make a splash.
Jack M team wants to close that gap with Smells Like We.
They need to keep it on the black stuff. You don't get points for driving over weeds, not in this game.
The crowd is on tenterhooks as Sunrider in 6th chases after Mr. B. The gap is just over a second, and you can feel the tension in the air. Can Sunrider find a way to catch up? Things are heating up as Jack M team closes in on Smells Like We. The gap between them is down to practically nothing.
This is what separates the good from the great. The ability to stay focused and perform under pressure.
Alright, lads and ladies, it's crunch time. Superman is sniffing around Patrick Schwantz like a dog with a bone. And it looks like they might just take a bite out of first.
Remember that time Superman made that audacious move on the last lap? Feels like deja vu, doesn't it, Rob?
The gap between Superman and Patrick Schwantz is widening. It's now up to 0.8 seconds. The gap between Sunrider in 6th and Mr. B remains over a second, but Sunrider is not letting up. They're pushing hard and looking for any opportunity to close that gap up. Can they pull it back in the remaining 16 minutes?
Dang, Sunrider is so far back, he might start seeing last week's race. But hey, in racing, as in love, persistence is key. Right, y'all?
It's starting to look like we might get a battle between Sunrider and Mr. B. Here's some action. Superman's tailgating Patrick Schwantz so close, it's like they're sharing the same set of wheels as they near inner loop.
Oi, Rob, wouldn't want to be in Patrick Schwantz's shoes right now, would y'all? Talk about a pressure cooker situation.
Well, I'll be a monkey's Uncle Hal, but Superman's plans have gone walkabout right now. They're having a proper Barry Crocker keeping up with Patrick Schwantz. In your experience, Hal, what was the most important aspect of managing tire degradation during a race?
The most important aspect, Rob, was maintaining a good balance between pushing hard and conserving tires. Finding the sweet spot between aggression and tire preservation was key to optimizing race pace and strategy.
This is a thrilling battle as Sunrider edges closer to Mr. B in their fight for P5.
You can see that car bouncing around as they ride the curves. It's a risky move that could end in disaster.
Sunrider's been working the tire temps, and it's paying off. Grip's better than a kangaroo on a trampoline. Watch out, Mr. B.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Sunrider's using that draft from Mr. B real effectively, shaving off tenths every lap.
Sorry to interrupt here, but I don't think that's the fastest way around Watkins Glen boot.
Holy smokes, Patrick Schwantz is serving up some backyard barbecue with that smoke show. Just missing the ribs.
It's a thrilling pursuit as Superman is right behind Patrick Schwantz, keeping the pressure on for first place.
Should things go awry, Superman and Patrick Schwantz might find themselves giving a whole new meaning to the term tandem drifting, though I doubt they'd enjoy it as much as the spectators.
Not much room to breathe for Superman with Patrick Schwantz trailing so close. I reckon we'll see a move soon, especially at turn 5, outer loop.
This is where the mental game comes into play. Who will keep their cool under pressure? Patrick Schwantz or Superman? It's anyone's race.
Well, blow me down. Patrick Schwanz's lap time just gave Superman a cheeky slap on the rear. Bet that left a mark. This race is getting even more intense. The drivers are pushing each other to the limit.
It's like they're playing a game of chicken, but with cars. And the winner gets to take home the checkered flag and bragging rights.
Ha ha, that's one way to put it. These drivers have to be in top physical and mental shape to compete at this level.
It's like they're training for the Olympics. And like you said, the mental fortitude required to stay focused and alert for the entire race is wild.
I think I need a nap just watching them. Hold on to your seats. Smells like Wee's turning the heat up on Patrick Schwanz, closing in for the kill.
Smells like Lee's got that car dialed in tighter than my grandma's corset. If Patrick Schwanz isn't careful, he's gonna get a taste of some good old American hustle.
Hang on to your cork hats, mates. We're about to see more jousting than a footy final between Smells Like Wee and Patrick Schwanz.
I reckon Smells Like Wee's dialed in their camber settings. They're getting a much better contact patch on the tires, gaining on Patrick Schwanz with every twist and turn.
You reckon these drivers do any off-track training? Maybe a bit of kangaroo boxing?
Haha, if they do, sign me up. But I think most stick to wrestling with the steering wheel.
It looks like Jack M Team is pushing hard to catch up to Smells Like Wee. The gap is over a second, but Jack M Team is not giving up just yet. Can they close the distance and make a move on Smells Like Wee?
Well, slap my grandma and call me Sally. Jack M Team's got more distance to cover than my cousin Cletus has teeth. But if anyone can bridge that gap, it's Jack M Team.
I tell you what, Smells Like Wee has got more problems than a maths book right now. Patrick Schwanz is leaving them in a cloud of dust. It looks like Superman is in control. They're ahead of Patrick Schwanz by over a second, and it doesn't look like they're going to be challenged anytime soon. Impressive stuff from Superman, who has managed to pull away from Patrick Schwanz, leaving him choking in their exhaust fumes.
Superman's stronger out there than a bowl of North Carolina chili. They're not giving Patrick Schwanz a sliver of a chance to catch up.
The best laid plans of mice and men are hell, but it's certainly not going to plan for Smells Like Wee right now, as they are struggling to keep up with Patrick Schwanz. Smells Like Wee is pushing really hard, but as we know, pushing too hard can lead to other mistakes, like locking up the brakes or missing a shift. These drivers are walking a tightrope between pushing the limits and making costly errors.
Absolutely. It's all about finding that sweet spot where you're pushing the car to its limits without crossing the line into reckless driving. That's where experience and skill come into play.
Ladies and gents, we've got ourselves a high-speed pursuit. Patrick Schwanz is stalking Superman's every move. It's not looking good for Patrick Schwanz. They are still behind Superman and the gap is increasing. They are gonna need to dig up. Hold on a moment. Oh mate, Superman's impersonating a lost tourist. Did someone forget to tell them it's a race, not a bushwalk?
Dang, Superman's swerving around like me chasing a sale at the car parts store. Always ends up being a wild ride.
Phew, talk about foreplay. Superman and Smells Like Wee are really teasing us here. I haven't seen this much anticipation since my first date. Tell ya what, Sunrider's trailing harder than my belt after Christmas dinner. Reckon he's got a plan up his sleeve, or is he just here for the sausage sizzle? It's game on now. Sunrider has closed the gap to Jack M team. It's now down to 3.8 seconds. You ever miss the roar of engines, Hal?
Every single day, Rob. But we've got the next best thing, dissecting every nuance of these races and sharing our digital wisdom with the world.
The race is really heating up. Superman is hunting down Patrick Schwanz with everything they've got. Sorry to cut in here, it's a dynamic landscape out there. Superman's shift to third is testament to that. Talk about intense. Jack M team is on Superman's bumper. We're in for a treat as they approach turn 9. It's not going to plan for Jack M team. They are still behind Superman and the gap is increasing. I don't think they have an answer for this right now. Watching the drivers handle their cars is like watching a croc handler at a wildlife show. There's a finesse to it. But one wrong move, and you hold up a mo. Stone the crows. Jack M team's on fire, surging ahead like there's a free round at the pub waiting. Hello, third.
Y'all ever see a hot rod at a country fair? Jack M team's giving me those vibes right now with that Ascent.
You reckon Sunrider's got a shot, mate?
I'd say it's like trying to throw a football into a moving pickup truck from 50 yards. Tough, but not impossible.
Strike a light. Sunrider is throwing out numbers like they're buying rounds at the pub. Jack M team, did that sting a bit?
Hold on to your hats, folks. Sunrider is turning this race into a barn burner. Jack M team's gotta dig deep now.
Let's talk about tire degradation. Hal, how does it affect the car's handling and what do drivers need to do to adapt to the changing conditions?
Tire degradation can significantly impact handling, Rob. As the tires wear, the grip reduces, and drivers need to adjust their braking points, cornering speeds, and throttle application to maintain control of the car.
Oh, the chase is on. Jack M team's breathing down the neck of Superman.
Who will be able to maintain their pace and come out on top?
By crikey, Jack M team's lap time is like a cold beer on a hot day, absolutely smashing. Superman, you need a moment to recover?
Dang nabbit, Jack M team's bringing some serious thunder with that lap. Wonder if Superman felt that tremor.
The gap between Patrick Schwanz and Superman is not insurmountable, but it's going to take a mistake from Patrick Schwanz to bring Superman into play.
That's very true, and Superman knows that as well. They have to drive their own race and wait for Patrick Schwanz to make a mistake if they want to have any chance of overtaking.
He's pulling away. Patrick Schwanz is increasing the gap to Superman. It looks like Superman needs to dig deep and find some courage to catch up. Will they be able to take the risk and push their car to the limit?
That's right, Rob. It's time for Superman to show us what they're made of. Will they be brave enough to go for it, or will they be content with just following in the footsteps of Patrick Schwanz? Let's see who's got the guts to take the lead.
You know, Rob, these pit stops always amaze me. Just a few seconds, and they change tires, refuel, adjust settings. It's like a well-choreographed dance.
Absolutely, and the precision. One slight misstep, and it could cost the race. It's an art and a testament to the pit crew's relentless training and coordination.
Looks like Jack M team is really pushing it to the limit. They're taking those curbs aggressively, but that can unsettle the car and cause handling issues.
Indeed, taking too much curb can upset the car's balance, leading to oversteer or understeer. It's all about finding the right balance between speed and control.
Oi, Jack M team, if you wanted a tour of Superman's rear bumper, you've got a front row seat. Better make your move before the show's over. Excellent work from Supraman, who has managed to increase their lead over Jack M team. They seem to have found their rhythm and they are grooving to it. But with every smooth turn comes the risk of wrecking their car. Who will be the first to push it too far and crash out of the race?
That's right, Rob. These drivers are like musicians, finding their groove and playing their instruments to perfection. But just like in music, even the best players can hit a wrong note. Let's hope none of these drivers make any mistakes and end up singing the blues.
Struth, Supraman's taken a bit of a tumble down the order to 4th. Must have missed the memo.
Life on the track is a tapestry of decisions. Looks like Supraman is weaving a complex narrative today, dropping a notch.
Blimey, Supraman's gunning it in 4th. Just a whisker behind Sunrider. Hope he's got his budgie smugglers on, cause things are about to get wet and wild. Blimey, Jack M team is playing a tight game of footy on this track. Sunrider's got the ball, but no clear shot at the goal just yet. Oh no, Hal, look at this. Sunrider is closing in on Jack M team. The gap is now just 1.5 seconds.
Like a fox in the henhouse, Sunrider is causing all kinds of trouble for Jack M team.
Hey, Hal, you've had your fair share of races with little action. How did you handle the situation back in your racing days?
Well, Rob, patience is key in such scenarios. You need to stay focused and be ready to seize any opportunity that comes your way. It's like a game of chess at 200 miles per hour.
Tyre degradation's a right pain in the arse, but Sunrider's handling it like a champ. Getting real up close and personal with Jack M team, aren't they?
This is what racing is all about. It's anyone's game at this point. Who will come out on top?
It's a brilliant day for racing here at Watkins Glen Boot. I'm really enjoying this.
This race is truly epic. What a treat to be sat here witnessing this spectacle.
Wow, Supraman is really pushing hard to catch up to Sunrider. There's blood in the water for 3rd place. Supraman is on a charge. Their split time shows they have upped their pace.
Can Supraman keep it together?
Struth, Sunrider's not here to muck about. The gap to Jack M team is dropping faster than a hot pie at the footy, now at 0.3 seconds. This is where the true champions shine, and Patrick Schwanz is certainly showing their class in the final sector. And that, folks, is how it's done. A solid performance and great win from Patrick Schwanz. Sunrider never gave up. They drove with heart and determination, ultimately securing a well-deserved 2nd place finish. Excellent focus from Supraman to secure a fantastic 3rd place on the podium.
What a drive. Well-deserved spot on the podium with that performance.
Taking 4th and 5th is Smells Like We and Jack M team. With Mr. B in 6th,